I'm chewing gum. All right. This level of professionalism is going to remain throughout. Okay, let's start properly. Friends, good evening. My name's Barton Young. We're at the Hot Box Skate Shop in central Chelmsford, friends. Let's have some fun. Come on.
Skakeys sleep at night, and in the shallow way there is no light. While the Blackie till the time, he shouts his name out, listens for a rhyme.
I'll be honest there, friends, I was a bit nervous. But as you saw, it was awesome. Let me describe the room. Usually, if I was to finish playing that song there, Blackie, the room would have erupted in applause, of course, as I'm sure your living rooms up and down the country are now. But I'm here in an empty room. This is the world we're living in now. This is lockdown times, unprecedented times. I'm looking back forward to precedented times. But there we are. I'm in Hot Box Skate Shop in Chelmsford. I'll do this next song and then I'll describe the room to you, friends. I'll probably tone down the banter too.
Desperado, and she is my plan. She is my woman, and I am. Yes, yes, I know the usual story. It is pretty routine. But she was running from a past that I had never seen. Pulled into that whorehouse and I took her by the hand. Said she is coming with me, Frank, I have you understand. He said, let me tell you one thing, if you're figuring to run, that is that jutting star don't mean nothing here, son. Chased a lot of sparrows, but never did despair. So I left my life behind and walked away with her. Threw my star down in the dust and tried to find some word. I asked her, do you love me? She kind of mumbled, yeah. But I looked into that woman's eyes and I just was not there. Well, I know that I was stupid if I thought that I could find the answer to my questions in somebody else's mind. I am a desperado, she was my plan. So I've got to go on walking for as long as I can.
Woo! Thank you, friends. Well, Hot Box Skate Shop, Chelmsford. If you've ever seen me when I was in the chorus playing in the cave, that's a few doors down. If you ever saw me on my own or with the chorus playing for Shaky, then that was in Asylum a few doors down. Well, here we are in the same viaduct in Chelmsford, Hot Box Skate Shop. It's a shop. It's got all kinds of shit in it. I'm seeing T-shirts, guitars, pedals. I'm sure there's some skating stuff here too. That would be ridiculous if you didn't. And obviously a stage as well. Shops, venues, it's all very 2021. Woo! Okay. Suitably for a viaduct, this is a sort of moody song next.
Saw you on the corner, standing all alone. You stand like nobody else does and walk me home, but I try to save myself. Without you, oh, it ain't like my past was when I look at you. No.
thanking you. All sounding good, friends? It sounds good to me? No good, lads? Yes. So what you can't see, of course, is... I was joking, there's hundreds of people in this room. Hundreds and hundreds. They're just very, very good at keeping quiet. I sometimes think it's my on-stage banter that's held me back from an even greater career. Oh, no, it's supposed to be that guitar. So here's something. I was writing songs about viruses long before Corona. This is such a one. I've never played this song outside Enfield before. Should have said outside London, outside Enfield before. But yes, this is a song about another virus that we had once back in the day, before my time, of course, but in the late 70s, early 1980s. Cheers, everyone, yourself. Another virus made its way into the world, as we all know, in America. And for a long while, it had no name, until they finally decided to call it AIDS. I'm very pleased to say that now, of course, it's not a life-ending condition as it necessarily was in the past. That's the problem with this song. You can't really introduce it and make it sound fun. It's a good song. Here we go. This is called 2 by 2.
One by one, the story was spread. Sits on the bed, tell me what the man said. First bewilderment, blackening up into hospitals, doctors, and lightning come. 2 by 2, line up like soldiers and look at the clock and go over the top. I always knew there'd be some kind of judgment, but finally hatching and spreading my wings. All my life I've been waiting. All around I felt like me. Now it's come, I'm still waiting. Hold my hand, I will hold yours too. There are shadows on every face, beautiful, strong, and now fragile as lace. Still the pulse of Saturday beating with spaces on dance floors you can't understand. Like the time after Antony's funeral, back in the days when it still had no name. We all sat there and stared at their windows, jam jars and daffodils filled up with rain. All my life I've been waiting for a moment I felt like me. Now
thank you. I enjoyed that. Right. I'm not going to lie, guys, I'm in my 40s. And the thing where you get with that is you get to announce songs by saying, I wrote this one 20 years ago. Things like that. I've got songs that were written before you were born. You what, love? I've got songs older than that. This is one of those songs. It's called
Failure, baby. Come and chew some gum with me. I want you, I want to take you walking on the borderline. Never drink a drop of black wine. Oh, say, baby, I said some things. All I want now is to hear you say it. Madness shows them what their faces won't allow. A garland of garbage, a loaded 45. I'll take you walking on the borderline. Never drink a drop of black wine. Oh, say, baby, I've saved some things. All I want now is to hear you say it. I will take you walking down where the river flows into the city, and I'll take you to the galleries. We can say all the pictures they painted of you, and we will drink amaretto. Walk over the bridge that leads into the city, and I'll tell you about my brother. He was a little bit like the prince who used to get so crazy. And the way he could bang his head against the wall. I work in the stable. That's where I saw you crying by a wall, and I heard that you could sing. I heard that you could sing. Well, look, I can play the guitar. Why don't we get married? Sail over the sea to the new world. We can buy a big blue car, cruise on down a two-lane blacktop, you and me. Oh, I feel you, feel you. I'll take you walking on the
Thank you, friend. An old friend of mine there, that song. Well, what I like playing in Essex is all the memories of all the friends that I played with over the years. I can just see over here, Shaky. If you know anything about the Chelmsford music scene, you know who the man is. He's a promoter, he's a DJ, he's a legend. You've probably seen his show on CCCR, won't see too many. CCR, Chelmsford Community Radio, Skakeys Sessions. I've been on that show. I want to go on that show again. Tune into that, you're going to love it. But yeah, not just that. When I played that song Surrender a little while ago, I recorded that it's standing in a bath in someone's toilet in Edmonton Green in 2007. Recorded that in a dark toilet. That's the sort of career I've had, actually, when one reflects on it. And the song I'm about to play now, I wrote that one in a sort of garage outhouse in Fambridge. Happy days. Happy days. But I digress. Come on, you've all read my autobiography. This is a song I wrote with a gentleman named Nicholas Brewer and a lady named Amy Williams. So I'll dedicate it to them.
Wake up in the very same place, bathroom porcelain face. Does it look like me? Someone called me an enigma, always was a stigma in the mirror's lies. Show me all the things that could be, all the things that would be if I wasn't here. There is a door waiting. Why can't I move? It is so near. I've had a headache for weeks now. It's like a man's time. How come it doesn't go? They say swallow another pill, go to bed and be still. But he doesn't know. All the things inside me flying, all the berries dying. When the girls grow up, I would fly across the wide sea to meet someone like me. If I could just move. There is a door waiting. Why can't I move? It's so dead. Cloud breaks open, 7 steps from bed to chair. The thoughts I can't brush from my head. Something else is right for me. I lay in bed at night and see the horizon and a waiting door, uncomfy middle ground. But I would shine right through the roof if I could just get up door is waiting. The door is waiting for me.
Takes me back. I've not. Oh, dear me. Got quite involved in that one, guys. I'm going to lie to you. I didn't practice that, so the words were happening to me as I was doing it. Then it was quite exciting. But you don't need to know that. I should keep that behind the showbiz veil. From that to this. So, these days, knock about some dark individuals. But I was writing songs about people like that long ago. I finished writing this song in a flat in Somers Town, North London. Oh, that's 20 years ago even. Long time ago. I'm going to unbutton my shirt a little, guys, for the ladies. Right. Okay, let's see this. This is a song I recorded. I have got a record, you know. I'm writing a new record now. Shaky announced it on his CCR show that I'm writing a record called Silver Arrow. I have got another record, a cult record that very few people have heard, mainly because when we got on the bus home from the studio after recording it, we lost most copies on the bus. But there we are. If you own a copy of that record, this is the opening track.
Sorry does not cut no ice, but I will find a way. Yeah, my memory. Yeah, so it all. So how can I explain it to boys down on the corner, faces on the trail, ones who sit and dream of me, who never knew my name. Now the time is over and the skies come again. How many times I've seen look inside your eyes. Where can I explain myself? Boys down on the corner, they made it way. The ones who hold their keys so tight and never
Thank you very much. No messing about there, is there? Whoa. Whoa. Now then. If any of you have seen me for the first time, can you imagine? You probably don't know that I can play harmonica too. Good, eh? I'm single. Although I probably shouldn't brag about that before I played it. I've made that mistake before. In my love life and in my music life. So, what I'm doing here, this next song I'm about to play, very rarely pull him out. One of my favourites. But it requires a very quiet room. I don't like playing in some of these places I play in where, you know, people are talking or no one's listening. So I'm taking advantage of the beautiful silence of this room. You might not be able to hear, but above me, there's trains rumbling to London and Ipswich above me. You can hear one possibly now. But otherwise, beautifully quiet and silent. And I wanted to take advantage of that to play this song. So please indulge me with this one. And a little sip of a beverage. Screw top wine, eh? I killed Edward Forbes, the well-known father. They said he would take
Now we run from town to town like beggars. She left me one morning. Now she's gone. My heart meal and one bed. A dream enough for me. The name is Cottontail. The name is Cottontail. The name is Cottontail.
Thank you very much for letting me play that one. That's, yes, anyone who's struggling in the older pandemic times, that is for them. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then, now then. What most people want to hear when they come see me play usually is songs by the chorus. But you've been good to me tonight, friends. So I'm going to play you a song by the chorus. But it's not enough to make the night particularly special. We've got a member of the chorus here. Friends from the chorus, Jim Van Wyn. Jimbo? Yeah, not bad sound, not bad. Where are them grapes? Ah, there they are. Help yourself to grapes. See, that's an interesting fact. Jim's just told me he's never eaten a grape in his life. And he never will. Now, there's many fruits. I'm quite famous for never having eaten many fruits, but the grape is a basic, surely a staple. And that is the kind of banter that we've... All right. Here we go. Come in. Says no, I don't think you should look at it. Why now not God's here? Don't take the joy it will come outside the gates of the school.
myself, it's just to rid myself of all the big future lies. Lies that the truth saying what follows you. I don't want it, I won't understand. Charlie, I'm driving up, show me the palm of your hand. He follows wherever I'm walking. Says you look like you missed the train. Take a good look in the mirror. Do I really have to ask you? Started a sunrise upsets me. I don't wanna see it again. Nighttime is when we remember. Nighttime is always my friend. Nighttime is always my friend. Charlie, I try, but I just can't decide if it's diamonds or tears in your eyes. I know I kid myself, it's just to rid myself of all the big future lies. Lies that are cheating what follows you. I don't want it, I won't understand. Charlie, I'm trying, I'm showing up on your head. Tell some story. Hard end. They won't understand it. Woo! Thanking you. And what's next? What's fucking... Right. Yeah? Right. Now then. Forgive me for applying the accessories in such a torturous fashion. New guitar, capo, harmonica, grapes, glasses. Ridiculous, isn't it? Right. Wait a minute. A lesser man would have got the wrong harmonica there. What song do you think it's going to be? Quick, at home, have a little drinking game. Chorus fans. Place your bets. Jim Van Wyn, reveal all. Mister, give me one more glass. I'm in love with Missy. Go on jangling your keys in, mister. I'm in love with Missy officers. This is not the way that life should be. We are going to have to do that again. But what you've seen there is a very rare example of things going wrong because my sets are normally flawless. Beginning in the key, in the chord of C sharp. Remember that? And then E. Remember that? Of course he's happy.
sure it's probably me that went wrong. Go for it, Jimmy.
Mister, give me one more glass of water. I'm in love with Bessie Harper's daughter. Go on jangling your keys and mister, I'm in love with Cassie Harper's sister. This is not the way that life should be, staring out upon a gallows tree, knowing in the morning all I've ever said or felt will all be gone. You don't understand me, do you, baby? Think that I'm a little crazy, baby, frozen there beside the crystal water. I wanna watch you dance with Billy Porter. This is not the way that life should end, staring from a prison at my friends, knowing in the morning all I've ever touched or loved will all be gone. Send me to the gallows just to give me one kiss goodbye. Mary, our love was not born to die. Send me to the gallows just to give me one kiss goodbye. Mary, our love wasn't born to
Much better. I'm glad we restarted that. Woo! It gave the sort of audience a little insight to the reality of life. Working rock and roll band. But now then, woo! Let me lose this accoutrement. I've got something on stage tonight, though, friends, that I don't normally have, and it's this exciting pedal. Sometimes at home when I'm listening to records, I stamp on a pedal as though I'm playing guitar. Look at that, eh? It's a great feeling. Oh, yeah. It's another song by the chorus, friends. You're going to guess what it is.
My job is to sing out a song for you in words that are kind and melodious, so clean that tonight couldn't cut to the truth. They'll buy any kiss. This girl is the perfect poster. She mops up the drinks off the bar every night. Stars watching you. Nobody believes anything you say is true. Something we don't know that you think that we wanna be someone like you. Round and round we go. To mama did that your work was hard to say. Now it's time to go. Running in the streets with your door-to-door pretend. Look into the fire when the fire begins to burn. We'll call it the hard work campaign. Pin ribbons on paper and say they don't mind. I think if we buy their heroes, give them smiles and give them songs and throw in this bomb, they'll thrill, they'll buy anything. While we spin around the let them watch reality shows and celebrate all their photos. My word, yes, really are salt of the earth. Now go back to sleep. Have precious dreams. Tell her what you know. Nobody believes anything you say is true. Something we don't know that you think we'd wanna be someone like you. Round and round we go. Get to mom and dad to work is hard to do. Now it's time to go. Running in the streets with your door-to-door pretend. Look into the fire when the fire begins to burn. Look into the fire when the fire begins to burn. Look into the fire when the fire begins to burn. Thank you, friends. Woo. Some people would close a set with that, wouldn't they? Let's be honest, but no. Right, now then. Let's stop saying now then. It's becoming an unlikely new catchphrase. We're venturing into rarely known territory here. Been a long time since we've done this, Jimbo. You start. One key, bit the key of B. Begging me, play your faded song on the old guitar for me, my friend, where you can share the traits of yesterday, or remain as silent as the grave. Rich or poor, I'm nothing anymore. Beyond belief, beggar, man or thief, play your song. I'll sing along. Raise a blade, cut a ragged heart with a name into our trusting arms.
Jim Van Wyn on the bass guitar. Woo. Do you know what? I'm going to play you two more songs. What you all saw there live, happening in front of your eyes, was an example of me, Barton Young, being happy for a good 4 or 5 minutes consecutively. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Now, this is probably one of my oldest songs. Written, I began sort of working on it, Prince's Road, Chelmsford, ended up in my bedroom south on the Ferrers. That's how long it took to write this song. I've been playing it 22 years since. So a good old friend, this one. My friend Grace recently told me that she pretty much remembered all the lyrics to this. She was one of the first people to ever cover one of my songs. But this can be for her.
I am the girl from nowhere, she said, laughing when I want to cry, want to cry, want to cry, being so polite to the ones with the smile, taking it all in subservient style, but I am the girl who's been everywhere, stolen to Jacob and come in Miami, and I never made love to a carpenter's son. Why not? Not my kind, not our kind of fun. Oh, the first time it hurt just like all of the rest. By the time I decided he was getting dressed. I am the girl from nowhere, she said. I polished your trophies and buttered your bread. This broken chord has a terrible thing. I steal down the stairs again, doctor, I sing, and I never made love to a beautiful son. My tongue got stuck in the end of the gun. Oh, you made me feel pretty when you gave me the eye. I felt so pretty out with you stopping by. Oh, I dressed up so pretty when for a drive. Took me to some waste ground and buried me alive. I am the girl from nowhere, wrapped up in my purr and my feet bound in swaddling cloth. You make one more hole and knit one more brother. I am the daughter of father and mother, and I never made love if you must know the truth. Changed my name to Fiona, then Emma, then Ruth. My distress I blame purely on human error. Played in her hand and then back to Sarah, but it still was the same dirty girl underneath. Blonde hair, blue eyes, three broken teeth. Oh, I promised you one thing, mark my words, please. I swear it's winter, we're all gonna freeze. I got up from the bathroom floor and through my tears looked in the mirror at a girl from nowhere appeared.
Thank you, friends. I've loved the past hour, if that's how long it's been. Thank you to the boys at Hotbox Skate Shop in Chelmsford for all your skating and rock and roll needs. You've made me sound brilliant, guys, and I've just loved doing this tonight, so thank you very much for that. Jim Van Wyn, of course, on the bass guitar. Let's thank the rest of the chorus too for their wonderful contributions. Shaky, of course. From CCR, Chelmsford Community Radio, listen to Shaky Sessions, you might even hear me on it. Friends, I don't like leaving you on a downer like I did with that song there. I'm going to leave you with a love song. The chorus was saying to me the other day, that we had a song called Modern Romance, which I ended up recording with Bears, and some of the chorus couldn't even remember it. So I'm going to play it for them, in case they're watching. Good night, friends. I've loved this. All the best. My name's Barton Young. All right.
Sheltering doorways to hide from the rain. Tell me your stories in old night cafes. Tap on my window and I'll let you in. Take all the chill off the places you bleed. Oh, this is our modern romance. Oh, this is our modern romance. Let's take the train out much further than this. Zip up our tickets and go on the pace. Somehow the night bus will seem alright. We're gonna cause some great havoc tonight. Oh, this is our modern romance. Oh, this is our modern romance. Most of the girls think I'm crazy, but baby, they're just not crazy enough. Took me a long time to find someone crazy at the end. Tie your blonde hair back and wear your red dress. Be the dark secrets of all my success. House lights come up, I read through the lights down. I always knew there was modern romance. Oh, this is our modern romance. Oh, this is our modern romance. Oh, this is our modern romance.
Thank you, Fred.